Alright, I'll share some shit that I wish I would have learned a long damn time ago. But hey, it's life. You learn as you go. But throughout life, there's always been things that people do that I'm like, why the fuck did they do that? Why did they act that way? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Why do they do that? What the fuck is going on here? And me being more of an empathetic person, I always assumed, I must have done something wrong. It must have been my fault. It must have been me. I, rubbed them the wrong way or, whatever. It just in general did something wrong to make them act that way. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you right now. It didn't have shit to do with me. It had to do with people's unresolved traumas. Now, whatever that may be, you fucking tell me, because 99.9% of the time, they're not going to talk about it. That trauma that happened to them, they might not even remember. And if they do remember, they're probably too embarrassed to talk about it. And when they start acting all fucking weird, or froggy and shit, sketch, whatever you want to call it, and you're like, where did that come from? Why are you acting like that all of a sudden? It probably, I'm gonna put my money on, it actually had absolutely nothing to do with you. But something happened while you were in their circumference, while you were in their dome, that triggered them to a past trauma. That's the only thing I can figure out. Because I've had people flip out on me and do all sorts of weird shit to me. And I'm like, I didn't do anything. I literally did nothing. So why are you flipping out on me? What the fuck did I do? And it could be all sorts of crazy stuff. Maybe you reminded them of their uncle that did some weird shit, or their dad that did some weird shit, or their mom that did some weird shit, or their ex-boyfriend that did some weird shit, and they just trigger. And there's no explanation to that, because when you approach them and you try to resolve the situation, you start acting weird all of a sudden. What was that about? You think they're going to sit there and tell you about how they were diddled when they were a child, or how somebody abused them or stole from them or did all sorts of bad things to them? Hell no, they're not going to fucking talk about that shit, even if they remember it. Because a lot of times these traumatized victims don't even remember what happened to them. So, my main statement of this, and my main lesson that I had to learn the hard fucking way over 40 fucking years, is when somebody flips out, starts acting weird out of nowhere, don't blame yourself. I mean, if you did something wrong, yes, blame yourself. But if you know on God that you did nothing wrong and they start acting weird, bro, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. And that goes with friends, girlfriends, wives, husbands, fiancés, whoever. I don't care. If they start acting weird out of nowhere, bro, and you know you've done nothing wrong, it's not your fault. It's not your fucking fault. Yeah, that's coming from past traumas and past shit they dealt with that you had absolutely fucking nothing to do with, but you might just have reminded them of something that happened. It can be that easy. Stop blaming yourself.